how much dirt and debris is on that gear.
Okay. Oh, well, that was easy.
Says no one.
Would you look at this? He's got everything lined up for the new release of the Larson Farms apparel.
Yes, I do, because I just love this kind of stuff.
Oh, gosh.
I do. Look at this. These are all new.
Farming, it's not just a job, it's a passion.
And look at the front of it.
Perfect. And on the
Perfect.
back is the saying.
Is the saying. We have, these are back. They might be gone by the time you see this because they are a hot item. We're looking at getting a different style because they sell out so fast. And then now there's the Struggle Bus hoodie.
Sweet. I should be wearing that right now on the project that I'm working on.
Yes. The Oh My has expanded into the t-shirt category. We do have a,
Not just on the koozies now.
not just a can koozie, but now t-shirts. And I believe the Big Swede has already cut the sleeves off.
Yeah, he did in his Florida trip, but he's coming back
He
tonight.
said he was gonna, and he did, and that's great. Super great. Of course, there's also the women's pink. Hello, Ray. And there's also girls' pink because I had this sweet little girl up at Big Iron in Fargo. I was like, could we get some pink? So, of course, we got pink. I have a medium on. I'm always cold, so I wanted to be able to layer it. So you can layer it too, girls.
There it is. So,
Great gift ideas.
Larson Farms apparel in the link in the description, always in every video. Dugout! He's caught.
I get away with nothing?
He's just caught. What are you into now?
Babysitting.
Yeah? Playing with Ray?
Well, not really, but I
He's
see
playing.
him out there looking at the turkeys. Didn't go so well. Everybody survived, but turkeys are gone again.
What does that mean exactly?
Turkeys, the wild turkeys flying around down there?
Oh, you scared them, or you got rid
The
of
dog,
them?
the dog, Amy, right.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? Was I saying something?
You gotta tell. We were telling about these. What were you saying?
No idea.
It's a trouble.
Oh, this epoxy.
Another round of trouble, huh?
Well, I perfected it. I know what I'm gonna do, but now I knew that there was little warpage. Yeah, that's the struggle bus, all right. There's warpage on the bottom board there, the sill of the window. I thought it'd all be okay, but I can foresee now when I get the sides on there,
You get bending the board, your
Right.
epoxy will
epoxy will
bust.
crack, the
It's
board
got
will
a
break.
camber.
It's got a camber, Amy.
It's got a camber.
Yeah, not a
Cantilever.
but a camber. You're so smart.
I know.
I gotta go.
I need help lifting this very expensive and very heavy fan drive into the 9RX. But first the old one needs to come out and it's all full of oil, and then you're gonna put it on your shoulder.
Well, I thought it was just sheaves. I didn't know that the whole.
No,
How much is
it's
that?
the whole like $2,500 thing. Well, I'll tell you that this is the most expensive just maintaining this green outfit than any tractor we've ever owned. I'll tell you that in one season.
I'm not saying a word. Can't say it. Not gonna say it.
So I've got this all tore apart. That's the part that is replacing it. It is also an updated part, so hopefully it doesn't go out quite as soon. Hopefully. I imagine there's about 855 hours on this one. And my brother-in-law said, you best replace that before it leaves you sitting in the field somewhere you don't want to be. So we're replacing it. Now I got it all tore apart. We get to lift this heavy bugger out. Worse yet, we'll be putting the new one in all fully assembled. I got this all tore apart, obviously, to make it lighter. So here we go. So to get this new one in, I did take one of the sheaves off, half of it, to try to lighten it up some. You gotta take that off anyways, I believe, to put the belt on. So we're not out much there, but I did lighten it up maybe 10 pounds. But that is, I took both sheaves off this one, and that still I barely could lift. So this should be exciting. I just don't know how a good way of doing this is gonna be. So I've upgraded to Eric's gloves. I can use these because they say John Deere, and that'll make the process go better. Right?
What's this now?
The gloves, being their John Deere, will help it go better.
Well, there
And
should be
because
no
they're the big
issues.
Swedes, we don't care if they get oil on them.
You put your fingers in something that he has?
Well, I did think about it, and they're hard to bend for some reason.
Okay then. Does this look like a
No,
supportive
that's
structure?
It's plastic.
That's not gonna do it.
So
If this thing was a Dodge, never would have had any issues. Man, the haters are gonna just love that one.
they're gonna eat that up, all them Ford guys. Okay, well, do we just attempt it once again?
It's the only way a guy can truly get hurt, by just doing it.
Well, that sounds encouraging.
Well, I should have had some gloves on though.
It just don't fit good.
Lord Jesus, let the feather, let it weigh like a feather.
Oh, it's light. Yep. I think. See, I had it tore apart better the last time. And maybe I have to do that too.
Boy, if these people could only hold themselves.
I don't think it's gonna fit without taking more off.
So the new one's bigger?
Well, I took the other sheaves off of that one, which lightened it another
How about
20
this?
pounds.
This here, that plastic thing. What is that again? Shroud?
Yeah, that's all not coming out.
Boy, I wish I could help you. Yeah, this is not good. You know, you would think Ray could do something. Just standing there. Huh? Could you do something? No, he don't do nothing.
It's a sheet.
No way. No.
Are you now impressed at how far I did get it up there?
I don't know why you'd even try.
My elbow from that
Man.
arm wrestling
Well, that's
Event.
tomfoolery.
has been tweaked again, and the project ain't even over. So it'll be surely ripped by the end of it. Or I'll be ripped. Does muscle building happen that quick?
Where's that overhead crane again? I don't know if that'd even help with the hood on there.
Well, we could
We got to get some
cut a
device
hole in the
to.
hood.
Got to get something to hold this up. And that way we just need to guide it in there. Eric, could you get back home now?
He'd have that muscled in there and be giggling while he does it with his pinky finger.
Oh my gosh. Seriously though. Ratchet strap, we're going to have to find something to ratchet onto.
We're gonna have a whole video on just how to not do this. I just hope no one gets hurt.
Cherry
Is
picker.
there supposed to be a nut on that?
No. We need a cherry picker.
You got a cherry tree somewhere that you need a cherry picker for?
The cherry picker was purchased, used at an auction sale to remove the old nursery slats back when they failed maybe in 96. And I could tell you a story about the slat that cherry picker was sitting on as we were jacking up the other slats, those slats giving way with my brother shoved up underneath the back of the cherry picker up into the ceiling because the whole front end went down, the back end came up.
Was anyone harmed?
Nobody was harmed, but our
Why was he on the
eyes
back
got-
of the cherry picker?
Because we had it extended all the way out, and the back end would get light, so you'd stand on there and you'd jack on it, And when the front end went down into the pit, don't worry, it was only a 4-foot deep pit, so if you would have fallen in, you'd have just gotten a little stinky.
Well, I think the more concerning part is the body being pinched against the ceiling.
Well, he didn't get wounded, but it was quite a sight. I'll never forget it.
And just think, you had a 2-track jackhammer sitting on top of slats.
Well, those slats were a lot bigger.
They were better.
Yeah, these slats. Back in 77, they only made them like, I don't know if they were even 4 inches, maybe a 4-inch top, individual. So I don't remember I was a kid when they
The
put
cherry picker couldn't lift one individual slat?
Am I thinking about the farrowing house?
Here we go.
No, they were cemented in, so you'd have had to see the floor. It was in great devastating disrepair, or just wore out. Now we gotta get this together now.
Once again, we have an 80 by 100 shop and we're jammed packed. The
Everything
pile of garbage is right where we're working.
Now that's my leg. Just a second. Oh,
Sometimes, you just gotta get that stick and poke the bear. Right?
do you want your other glove? I suppose I'm gonna do the lifting while you hold the people. Who are you gonna hire to hold that camera? Amy. Go get Amy.
My elbow is very hurt, so we've rigged up a board up there, pinched in some stuff, and a ratcheting strap that we're going to try to hoist it. We called Mitch. He says, well, I do 6 of them a year by myself.
If he
But
does these by himself.
his arms are like both my legs put together. That's how
Right.
ripped he is.
To anybody who might think that they want to mess around with Mitch, that may be ill-advised. Ill-advised. It might be the last thing you do. I would say we got to go way up another 2 inches up higher. How much dirt and debris is on that here?
Okay. Oh, well, that was easy.
Says no one.
We put the 3x3 across everything up there to tie our strap to, and then a bolt through there. But it still wasn't very fun. Right?
I gotta go see if there's a semi coming.
Well, I saved you the pain of all the bolts tightening up, but I think we're ready for a start. You want to start it up? Don't feed her that.
Why?
It's expired.
She's a dog.
Oh. Have you smelt that? It's worse than her breath.
Have you seen what our dogs used to eat when we raised hogs?
Yeah, actually, feed that to her, and then she'll poop on Eric's carpet tonight.
You don't. But she's in love with me now. Look at her eyes. She wouldn't do that, would she? Huh?
I don't know. We'll find out when he comes to work tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Go cold start this thing.
Eric, it wasn't me. It's just the guy that looks like me. This is the other me. You want me to start this now?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Ray, what you doing? You looking for food? Well, it all seems to check out. The pulleys squeezed together and opened up just like they're supposed to, so I think we fixed something, which is good. Now the doctor's gonna have to fix my elbow. So Grandpa went and picked up my special O-ring. I put a turbo on this 450 quad track this morning, and I was short this O-ring, so he had to drive 30 miles one way just to pick this up. So I can finish this project now. Doesn't this look nice and shiny? Yeah, that was $2,100 also. Expensive day today. All the way to the pit. Excellent. It's the simplest things that will irritate a person. Dropped this down in the pit, went and got it, was putting it on. and she's been loosened and tightened a few too many times, or just the Milwaukee itself has too much power and broke it. And case don't have one on hand, so I gotta wait a couple of days. But it can be ran. That's the intake side, so there's no pressure, just suction, and it is a pretty snug fit, so I can move it around the shop if need be. But new turbo is installed, just one hose clamp short. But that's how it goes. That's actually something that I've maybe never talked about. So our old shop was a 42 by 52, so you maybe get 1 or 2 pieces in there, maybe 2 quad tracks. You'd get 1 combine in there, that was about it. So what we did in that shop is there was a lot of downtime, like waiting for parts, waiting for whatever. Didn't have much to do. So when we built this bigger shop where we can have multiple pieces in here, 10, 12 pieces in here, there's tons of work to do, which it was nice to have a break in the old shop, but this allows us to be able to have hired guys. We can work on one piece here, another guy can be working on something else. When you need parts, you can wait, work on something else. It just really improved the efficiency by a long shot. So something as easy as a hose clamp will keep your tractor from not leaving your shop and plugging it up for now 2 to 3 days. So I just got done changing 2 pusher axle tires. This one wasn't too bad, but I like to keep them even across from each other for wear and just everything. So we're gonna have a spare pusher axle tire on hand. I'll show you why we replaced the other one. So the tread is, you know, I'd say 3/4 life. Pretty good, pretty good. Not so good. So this is what happens when the brakes freeze up. So I'm speculating. Tony washed the trucks the other morning because the weather was really bad and waiting for the wind to go down, and then took them out on the road, and the pusher axle was in the air driving around the yard, and I think the water froze the brakes on, and when he lowered the pusher axle, tire did not turn. So before he caught it, she was flat spotted very well. So if you see a black streak at the end of our driveway, that's what happened. So anyways, Ray, what are you thinking? I get to take you home because your daddy's gonna be there at 8 o'clock tonight, and he's missing you, I think. He won't admit that to you, I know that, but I know you miss him too, don't you? Easy, easy. She just loves the coontail. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and I hope if you ever have to do the 9RX fan drive that you learned something, and I hope that all the mechanics that watch this aren't laughing too hard, because that was a struggle. Anyways, we'll see you next time.